Hi guys. Okay, so I have something to share with you, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Maybe. I would assume so. Alright, so on January the 4th of this year, I received a notice from Family and Children's Services.
Whoa, yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
Okay, alright. And in it, they said, as a result of a referral, anonymous of course, they had attempted to reach me. They couldn't. They were just going to stop by. I said,
we're looking for it?
No, that's not going to happen. By saying that basically that I needed them to provide the name of the individuals who's made the claim under oath along with the attached affidavit or statement as to what this has to do with. This is the third or fourth time the agency had disturbed my family, and that's the truth. Ever since I've gotten into this whole thing that I've been doing of exposing truths and living a bit different than the average bear, we've been harassed. And I've let them in. And every worker that's come in has said, wow, I don't know why I'm here. Yeah, no, neither do I. I said this has been the third or fourth time the agency has disturbed my family due to unfounded and unverified accusations. We view your organization as possibly being involved in an undertaking that equates to criminal harassment of a political nature, and a civil claim is pending depending on the course of action you take from this point on. I said that all communications are considered to be under oath of the Minister of the Province of Ontario, responsible for your department, and all the agents of your government are personally and publicly liable, jointly and severally, for any and all actions, statements, and claims being made in any communication with this private family at this residence. I said that you and any other agents of the Crown that contact us are required to provide 2 copies of government-issued ID for liability use before we can discuss anything further with you. Beyond that, there are privacy issues that also must be dealt with to ensure that you do not violate the Privacy Act, F.A.C.S 1985. I also highly suggest you read through the UN Conventions of the Rights of the Child, which Canada is signatory to ensure that you do not violate any international treaties, as that will be the law relied upon for future lawsuits against you and any other agents privately and publicly regarding rights violations, torts, and trespasses of our sovereign and inherent unalienable rights. Govern yourself accordingly. Signed, me and my husband. Now that was sent out January 6, 2012, which was 2 days after I received the letter. I went to the office. Here's a clip of what I did.
Okay, now we have a letter here to Dawn Greer, and I am at the F.A.C.S office here with a worker. She is going to stamp this for me as being received. There we go. That is for the worker, Dawn Greer. And this is for attention, Chris Stevens, who is the Executive Director of F.A.C.S. This will get to him on Wednesday. This will be going to Dawn today. Thank you very much.
Okay, then February 27th, several days, weeks even, they finally got back to me. As per our last conversation at the beginning of January 2012, you stated that you wanted all contact documented through correspondence. It is the Society's role to investigate reported concerns to ensure children's safety and provide support to families if required. It is understood that the Society's involvement can be viewed as intrusive, but that's not our intention. We would like to bring resolution to this current situation. I would like to meet with you either in the Welland office or at your home. Should this date not be convenient, blah, 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 yakety schmackety. I sent another notice in. Now, I'm just going to give you a rundown of what that had to do with. Basically, I wanted them to provide the law that states where I have to meet for free, provide a contract where I am the executor of the trust, provide lawful authority under the Commonwealth. I let them know that I was going to visually and audio record for my own records any meetings that we had. I wanted to see a redacted copy of the complaint with the identity of the informant removed to verify that it was true. Now, they didn't send me that. What does that tell you? That they don't have anything because they made it up out of thin air. I wanted to know what the lawful standing is in regards to my children, and I wanted to know Is there something you did not understand from my last letter? Because they did not say anything about it. They didn't even acknowledge anything about the notice that I had sent beforehand. Okay, so I put that letter together, I sent it, I went back to the office, and here's a clip from that.
We're going to deliver some notices. Hi there. I need you to stamp that this has been received, please. It needs to be delivered to Don Greer.
Absolutely.
Who's the name of the director of F.A.C.S? Chris Stevens, without an R? Can you spell that for me, please? I would like this also stamped as received and delivered to him before the end of the day, please. You see what I'm sending? There's also been a copy that's been sent to the Honorable Eric Hoskins, Minister of Children and Youth Services, because we're not playing games.
Okay, so if you want to keep this by the end of the day, I actually have to fax it because he doesn't work in this office, he works in PCAP.
And can I have your stapler, please?
Absolutely.
And I'd like you to stamp every single piece of paper with received, please.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Would you like a copy?
I would love a copy that's been received at his office. Would you guys like a copy of the fact that I've sent it out to the minister?
Sure.
Would you like that?
I don't know if that would be helpful, but I'll take it.
I just want them to know that that's been received by the minister.
Can I put receipts on it?
Yes, please. And then make a copy.
Absolutely. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Now it's March 13th, 2012 that I get the next couriered letter saying that due to another matter, please be advised that I will not be able to continue to be involved with your family because you're not smart enough. You don't know your job well enough, and you had to excuse yourself because you probably got reprimanded for the fact that you sent out a form letter that you took from your computer that was from when it was still called CAS, the Children Aid Society. It is now F.A.C.S, Family and Children's Services, because she said in the February 27th letter, it is the society's role to investigate, report. Well, wait a minute, the society? Who's the society? I thought that you were just Family and Children's Services. Now, I don't mean to be stupid, and I'm not trying to, just play with semantics here, but if you're not going to do the work required, which was send it off to legal, because I'm sure legal would have told you a lot more than whatever it is you figured out on your own, legal would have never told you to send an old form letter that is full of sunshine and rainbows of how the society is just trying to look out for the best interests of the child and help the family. Sorry, that's not washable. Now, so the March 13th letter said that they wanted it to be resolved in an expedient and helpful manner. So, her supervisor called me yesterday to let me know that the case had been closed. And I said, well, that's wonderful. Make sure that you send me a letter stating that it's been closed. And they said that they would, and as soon as it comes, yippee skippy. They apologized. I told them that if I was harassed ever again, that I would be taking legal action against them. And that's about it. I would like to thank Dean Clifford for helping me with my 2 notices. All those little red marks all over the papers really, really helped to make the letter writing process a lot easier. Also, there were several other people that actually looked over the letter. Andrew, thank you. Hollywood, thank you. Irene, thank you. All 3 of you were very helpful in looking over my letters and making little corrections that I had missed. And by working together, we succeeded. This is a victory. This is a victory that shows that we can empower ourselves without needing anything. I got this. I had this from the beginning. And I had good people standing by my side, not in front of me and not behind me, to make this happen, to help me to make this happen, because that's what we do. We stand by each other's sides. So now I'm saying, join us. Stand by our sides. Empower yourself and realize that no one has the right to come into your home and question your children. I also heard a story that I found quite amazing that I want to share with you. There was a 12-year-old. F.A.C.S came into the house, and the 12-year-old looked at the F.A.C.S worker and said, I want you to leave. I'm not answering your questions. And the F.A.C.S worker said, well, I'm going to stay here and I'm going to keep asking you questions. So the 12-year-old went, called 911, and said that there is an intruder in my home who will not leave and keeps asking me questions, although I have asked him to leave repeatedly. The police came and had the child protective worker removed. Know your rights. Stand up for yourself. Empower yourself. It's time to take responsibility. It's time to stand up. It's time to self-govern. Do you smell that? It's victory. It's right around the corner, and I know you know it.